little space area that you can check it out, and you can check out the planet, which obviously Coruscant is a beautiful looking planet from up above, because it is a planet that's a city, so it looks very beautiful from I guess in space. So I thought I'd just show you guys how it looks, and I just love traveling to the planets, just seeing how dope they look from in space. But I'm in my little Jedi starfighter here, and we're gonna be traveling to I guess you could say the city center maybe. Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can actually like see yourself like traveling through, you know, into the planet. I feel like that's super dope that they added that in this game. But yeah, definitely let me know again if you guys enjoy this little mini series, whatever you want to call this. I could show off all the planets, every single place. I could do my favorites. I mean, Coruscant, this one might actually be my favorite because of how dope it is and how fast and big it is. But if you guys want me to do more of them, definitely let me know, because look at this, it's so dope looking. It looks like just like the movies, which is super sick. You can see the Jedi Temple right over there, which obviously is a very special place in sort of the Jedi, in the Star Wars universe. I think it's pretty cool. And also you probably saw and will be seeing a lot my stud count. Yes, I do have 3 billion studs. Here's me just showing off the map, showing you guys how big this little area is that you can roam around in. I have all of these stud multipliers. It didn't take me that long. It didn't take that very long at all to get all the stud multipliers. So I think I have like times like 3,000 stud count. So yeah, I have 3 billion studs, so I can pretty much buy everything and everyone in the game, which is kind of cool. But anyways, just a little show off of the area. I love how the cities look in this game and how kind of the lighting is in this game as well. And obviously that's me saying this about a Lego game, but it's definitely the nicest looking Lego game I've ever seen. It's definitely, even just a game by itself, I think it looks pretty nice, which again, it's a Lego game, and it's a very nice looking game, which is kind of surprising to think about. To sort of get around the city, there are little taxi cabs you can sort of hop in and sort of jump around, and we're going to the Jedi Temple. Actually, I kind of wanted to show you guys, again, sort of a cool little spot in this little world. Now, I will say, one of the things I don't really enjoy about this game is how vast the areas are sometimes, but how empty they are. As you can see here, it's big. The Jedi Temple's huge, but looks kind of empty and dull, which is kind of sad. You can see someone like the Jedi walking around, even this guy, which I know this guy's actually kind of important. Actually, I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl, no idea, but I know they are on, I don't think they're Jedi Councilmen, but they definitely are a Jedi Master, if I can't remember, the same species as Yoda, and obviously Baby Yoda, or Grogu. It's kind of cool. Another really cool area, the Jedi Archives. I always really loved when they showed these in the Star Wars movies. It's kind of like a really cool bright blue little area showing all the sort of database across the galaxy, and then you also have some of the goats up there, the Hall of Fame. You have myself, Obi-Wan, and my favorite Jedi of all time, Qui-Gon Jinn. He's up there on the Wall of Fame, which is kind of cool. You have Ki-Adi-Mundi, is that Mace? Yeah, Mace Windu, and then Count Dooku, which, let me know down in the comments if you know Count Dooku's real name. I know he has a Darth name, I know he has like a Sith name, a Jedi name, and then I think he has another name, like, right? I don't remember, I know he has a couple different names, but yeah, again, I'm kind of just running around showing you guys different places, because again, the levels are kind of short in this game, but also because, I wanted to see if you guys like this idea of me just sort of running around, maybe seeing up with some of the worlds, and just, I don't know, doing a sort of relaxing little run around of the Star Wars universe. Definitely let me know if I should do this for more worlds, all the worlds, maybe just my favorite ones. Could be kind of fun. But, like I said, I'm going somewhere that's actually pretty important. Maybe one of the most important, or maybe the most important planet in the sort of Star Wars universe, galaxy, because it's a galaxy far, far away. I don't know. But it's a very important place for all you Star Wars fans, for sure. And I love also this little, like, hyperdrive little cutscene they have when it's loading in. If you don't know this big ol' hot, steamy planet, it is Mustafar. Which, by the way, I didn't know Mustafar was like close to like 2 other humongous longest planets. I didn't know that, so I guess Mustafar is like a little baby planet next to a bunch of big ones. But anyways, we're in Mustafar right now. Definitely a pretty dope planet that's just basically entirely made of molten lava, and it's actually where sort of the bad guys are hiding out. But you can actually travel here, which again, so crazy that you can just go to every single planet basically. I think there's only a handful that you can't actually like walk around in. You can just walk around and roam these worlds, which for a Star Wars fan like myself, I actually love. And even though again I know it's super corny, it's a Lego game, but it is probably the most in-depth Star Wars game we have ever had. Like, that's coming from a person who's played probably every single Star Wars game. I haven't really played like the old Republic games, like the computer games, but yeah, I've really enjoyed how much detail they put in these games. It's been a lot of fun, even though it's a child's game. But yeah, gonna be doing something very important, and maybe it will be like a spoiler if you are planning to play this game. So I highly recommend you maybe stop watching this video if you plan on playing this game more. But as you can see, I've completed the other 2 episodes. We're on Revenge of the Sith, and I'm going to be fighting your boy, the Dark Lord himself, you could even say, Darth Vader, well, aka Anakin, right before he turns into Darth Vader. I'm kind of excited. I'm just gonna be cutting around the cutscenes, by the way, so sorry if you actually wanted to watch them, but they're not anything too crazy for you to know the lore and story of Star Wars. Bonk. So sad. Anakin. I love this part in the movie. It's like, again, one of the most coolest scenes in all the Star Wars movies when Obi-Wan confronts Anakin right here. Oh, I love that part. And now you guys are seeing a boss battle. Yes, if you didn't know, again, sorry if this is spoiling. Again, don't watch this part of the video. There's boss fights in this game that are like actually legit boss fights. There were boss fights in the other Star Wars games, but the areas are legit, boss fights, which I will say, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, I'm kind of heavily disappointed that it's not a 1v1 duel that the other game was. So, in the other game, if you're player 1, you're Obi-Wan, and if you had a co-op partner, they're Anakin, and you actually fight each other, you fight your co-op partner. Now, I haven't played this game co-op yet, so I don't know if that's true. Maybe your co-op partner does play Anakin and you fight Obi-Wan. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming you're probably not. But that's the only thing I was really upset about when I first played this, is that, dang, I wish it was a 1v1, mano a mano with your co-op partner like it was in the other Lego Star Wars game, because that was a lot of fun. Because if you are the co-op partner, player number 2, you basically have to do is you have to just sit and watch by being R2-D2 or C3PO. So make sure if you have little siblings or playing with someone else, you make sure you're player 1, because if you're player 2, you're gonna be bored for a pretty good chunk of these games. Anyways, some of the cool little things that some of the droids can do, which are kind of funny, is that C3PO can rip himself in half and make himself really small to fit into smaller places where him or even small droids like BB-8 can get inside. So you can have a small character to fit inside these little things. And then, I don't know if you watched my last video, which if you didn't, definitely go watch my first little episode or video I did of this. Some characters have specialties that they get to do. Jar Jar Binks had one in the last video, and R2-D2 has his own specialty one where he kind of has a little hacking game. It's kind of cool. You kind of just have to match the patterns. So, I will wish that the skill in this game was a little bit more needed. Obviously, it's a Lego game, so yeah, it's a kids game. But I'm probably sure Lego Star Wars knows that a lot of people grew up on those games, so there are a lot older audience playing these games. So I wish that they made these games a little bit more challenging with some of the hacking or even the combat. Obviously, the combat is way better than what it was before. I mean, like, there's boss fights. You can even block saber attacks. Like, here, I'll show you right here. Right there, like I'm blocking his attacks. It's so dope. But I don't need to. You don't need a block in this game. It's kind of just like you can guns. Oh my god, get him. R2D2 has this little stun gun thing that he uses a lot in the movies, and C-3PO is kind of throwing hands, which does make sense because he's basically just a big metal guy, so those would probably hurt really bad if you threw a punch like that. Yes, we had to build something to help out Obi-Wan with. It's definitely nice. But let me know also down in the comments. I think I maybe have asked this question before, but do it again. What your favorite battle, I guess Jedi battle, doesn't even have to be even Jedi battle, maybe just favorite moment in all of Star Wars is. A lot of people would probably even say this moment with Obi-Wan and Anakin. We're button mashing again. We're button mashing, come on. Ooh, ×4. Can I get to ×5? Oh, almost. That's really cool. But this one's definitely up there with me, especially watching this in the movie theater as a kid. I remember watching this in the movie theater a handful of times. It's probably, yeah, like a handful, like probably 4 or 5 times watching this movie in the theater. Because my dad is also a huge, we're button mashing, and Jesus, we're clashing a lot. My dad's a big Star Wars fan, so he obviously wanted to see the movies a lot, and so did we as kids, so kind of a match made Devin, so we watched this movie a lot in the movie theater. I also kind of think it's cool that Anakin has his yellow eyes, his bad guy eyes. I don't know if they had that in the older PS2 version of the game, but I think it's kind of cool. They make him look now very evil, evil. Oh yeah, I also showed you guys, yeah, in the last video there's saber throwing. That's pretty useful actually in combat. It does some damage. It does like 25 damage, which I actually have no idea what like the damage system is in this game. Randomly you'll hit someone for like 35, and then like randomly you hit someone for like 25, and then randomly you hit someone for like 2 damage. Damage system's kind of interesting. Look how cool, look how cool, look how cool, look how cool. Oh, this part isn't cool though. This part I'm gonna cut right here because you're basically just climbing for like 5 minutes straight. It's pretty boring, and basically the thing is just sinking in the lava, so you have to climb pretty fast to sort of avoid it. It takes like literally like legit 5 minutes to get past that part. It's kind of boring. But Anakin joins you on top of it and have another little clash here. And also again, I wish the clashing was a little bit stronger. I really wanted to, like right there, like it's really easy to beat the CPU in the clashing. Again, I wish there was like a easy, medium, hard difficulty, which I don't think there is. If there is and I missed it, I do apologize, but I'm pretty sure everything is on the same sort of skill level, which I wish again it wasn't. I wish it was a little bit tougher, but not too tough. Obviously, we don't need a Elden Ring in Lego Star Wars, but I wish it was just a little bit more challenging. And I know you're thinking, wow, what happened to R2 and C-3PO? Well, they're right there. Yes, don't you remember when R2-D2 and C-3PO just sat there and watched, basically their dad, their god, even their creator, Anakin, fighting one of their best friends, Obi-Wan, them just sitting there watching them. God, that's actually kind of crazy. And if you even think about it in sort of the real movie terms, I think C-3PO and R2-D2 would help Anakin, wouldn't they? Because he created them technically. Well, not R2-D2, but C-3PO, wouldn't he have? I don't know. It's kind of funny to think about. But yeah, that's what player 2 is doing the entire time, just standing and watching. Very sad. And again, the voice acting is amazing in this game. It's for a lot of the characters pretty much spot on for pretty much all of them. The only one I really had a problem with was the Kylo Ren voice actor. If you've gotten that far in this game, you'll know what I mean. I didn't really enjoy the Kylo Ren voice actor, but everyone else, like literally everyone else, probably spot on. Very good job. Gotta do another hack. Gotta do my little hacking skills. Kinda cool. I do love the puzzles in this game. Obviously, Lego Star Wars is known. All Lego games are known for their puzzles, and some of them are actually kind of difficult, but a vast majority of them are just little ones that do that. Oh, we're clashing again. Oh, a nice punch to the face, and there it is. The last gauge of health bar. So yeah, you can see he has a pretty hefty stages. I guess you have the